EST. Mr. Toa, your official statement.
Finally, win. So that's the way how we're supposed to start this tournament. But at least something in the end, so we can finish this in at least with some kind of positive emotions. Of course, Croatia was tired. So yesterday, thanks to Turkey also. We can't say it was easy, but obviously you can see that they was tired. So if you look at the numbers, then we played quite good. Our middle guys was attacking good all the tournament. Now finally we took also some blocks. But in the end, we came here for more. We wanted to win some more than only this one game.
Thanks. Mr. Mucic.
At the beginning, of course, congratulations to the Estonian team. They took, as the captain says, all chances what we offered today. It's for us was of course extremely difficult to come back after a difficult game yesterday in the evening, and of course when you missed, for example, the first setter, and when some other players we have, of course we're not gonna talk about that during the tournament, but we have a kind of virus inside the team, and it's coming from player to player every day. It's changing the player in the bed, and it's of course difficult to find the best solution. It's like that in sport. We knew also in the preparation of this tournament that this third game will be the most difficult game, because it's very short time between the game on Saturday and Sunday, but it's like that, so there is no alibi for that. We come here with bigger expectations than we get at the end, so we get only 3 sets. But sometimes in sport it's like that. Yesterday we had a good chance to take the 3 points, and I think also today's game can go in some other way if we won game yesterday. But no matter of that, one more time congratulations to the opponent team, and I wish them also good luck in the future.
Kapten ütles põhilise selles mõttes nagu ära, et ega mul siin juurde lisada ei ole, et lihtsalt võib-olla see üks mänguline nüanss. Et esimeses 2 game'is me tegime omi vigu 10, tähendab esimeses game'is 10 ja teises 12.
So, like he said, I told basically what he was thinking, but the main reason is our own mistakes was less than the other games.
Ja nii nagu oli, et ajaline mängugraafik soosis meid võrreldes Horvaatiaga.
And the schedule of the game was obviously much better for us, it was advantage.
Ja piisas selles, kui me 3. ja 4. game'is vähendasime nii-öelda oma servivigade arvu, ehk me ei läinud otse mingit punkti püüdma otseselt.
And in the 3rd and 4th set, this was enough when we started to serve a little bit less risk, and they had difficulties to make a point, and that was the key of this game.
Ja see oligi nii-öelda ajaline põhjus pluss eilne mäng Türgiga, et sellest piisas, et Horvaatia on hea võistkond. Mäletan aastaid 2006-2007, kui me mängisime Horvaatiaga minu mäletamist mööda 7 korda, kui mitte 8, ja me ei võitnud ühtegi mängu, et õnneks on nüüd viimased aastad olnud teistpidi.
So Croatia is a good team, 2006, 2007, we played against them 8 times. We lose all. So lately, it has been otherwise, but still, thanks for this yesterday's difficult game, and also that they had shorter time for recovery, so we had today also advantage.
Questions?
For you as a player, 3 games in 3 days is very strenuous. Do you think it's too much? It's the right modus?
This is, of course, with this tournament for us, first 2 games was, easy. You can't say after these games that you are tired. But yes, normally, if you have difficult games, 4 sets, 5 sets, and this 3rd day is really, really difficult. Especially you have, morning practices. Your body is so sore. You have to push yourself in the morning to get out of the bed. So it is really difficult, and especially with older players for sure, and also these players who are playing. So there is not this kind of teams who are 10, 12 players, and then they can use them easily all the time. So mostly 7, 8 players are playing, and it is okay. Maybe as for Germany it was a little bit easier, they could change, but the rest of the team, it is, and it's really, really difficult to play these games, especially the last one. But in the end, it all depends also about this, what is the score in the first 2 games.
ma natuke täiendan, et ega kõik Euroopa meistrivõistluste finaalturniirid, kus me oleme Eestiga 2 korda osalenud, ega me mängime seal ju sisuliselt 3 mängu järjest, et küsimus ei ole nagu selles mõttes nagu 3 mängus, see on süsteem, seda teavad kõik.
So he wanted to add that in the European Championships, where we have qualified 2 times, that this is the system. Everybody knows this.
Lihtsalt küsimus on võib-olla selles, et see ajaline, et kui mängitakse õhtused mängud kella 5 ja kella 8, siis järgmine päev on hästi mõrvarlik mängida kell 2 ja seda.
So the question is about these times when the games are starting. If they are starting 5 and 8, and next day you have to play 2 o'clock, then of course this is way too much. If you are playing 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock, then it's normal, but then this recovery time is really short.
Et sellises väsimusastmes ka 3 tundi on hästi suur asi.
So of course everybody is tired, and this 3 hours difference, it can help you a lot, if you have 3 hours more.
More questions?
I wanted to ask the 2 coaches about their impression of the niveau, of the quality of the whole tournament. What is your impression?
Well, when we reached the last round of this World Championship qualifications, I said to my players, this is a new European Championship, because it was all best teams in Europe except 2, 3 teams, the best teams, which take Poland and Russia and Italy. So all other teams must play this qualifying tournament. And of course, from that you can conclude that the quality of these tournaments are really high, and it's really difficult to win even 1 game and not more. So my opinion is that of course you have to build the team for these qualifications more than a couple of days what we had in this last Christmas and New Year's time, and who take the best shape and chemistry in this couple of days is winning the game, except the teams like Germany, which is one big organization of course, and they have a lot of good players, so it's for them it's of course much easier than for the other team on this tournament. That's for sure.
nagu kolleeg ütles juba, et tase on hea.
Like the colleague said, the level is really high.
Siis võib-olla CEF-il tasuks mõelda nüüd kiiresti ja lähiajal ka sellise võimaluse peale, et kui meie otsene konkurent võrkpallil Euroopas näiteks, korvpall suurendas oma vähemalt Euroopa meistrivõistluste osalevate finaalturniiri arvu 24 meeskonnani, siis miks mitte seda teha võrkpallis, sest kuna tase on läinud laiemaks ja suuremaks.
So now it's the question to FIVB and CEF for also to think about this, because the level is getting higher. Also maybe to make this World Championship or European Championships like more teams, like the basketball went for 24 teams.
Ja see on otseselt seotud ka võrkpalliga, et just sellised riigid, Horvaatia, Eesti, Portugal, kes iganes keskmikud, Austria, Šveits, et kui seal korvpallis on see konkureerival alal on see 20-24, siis sealt on ju palju lihtsam sellel korvpallil tulla sinna Euroopa meistrivõistlustele, aga võrkpallis Horvaatia meie otsime oma võimalust, vahel kasutame, vahel õnnestub, vahel ei, et seal nagu riigisisene konkurents, et see aitaks võrkpalli arengule nagu kaasa.
So if inside the country you are also competing with the other sports, and for example for us we have basketball. Basketball is qualifying. They have 24 teams. It's much easier, but everybody's talking about this. That they qualified to the European Championships. So it's really, really difficult to. Okay, everybody knows this. Who knows sports knows this, that there are 24 teams, but still, it's much easier to sell volleyball, especially in the smaller countries in the media.
Et ega suured võrkpallimaad, Venemaa, Itaalia, Saksamaa, Prantsusmaa, Poola, nad on nagunii seal, et kui sellega rahul ollakse, siis on muidugi kahju.
In the bigger countries, it's no problem. They know they have so much qualities that they will qualify there for sure. But especially with these teams who are, standings in the Europeans, for example, 12 to 20, they have then much easier to sell this sport.
Et minu arust aitaks nagu võrkpalli seda kandepinda veel nagu esile tuua. Et ega me selle uhkustada ei saa.
It would help a lot to get volleyball, to make volleyball much popular in the smaller countries who have also quite good level already.
Yeah, maybe one last question to the two coaches. What is your impression of the public, of the atmosphere of the spectators here in Ludwigsburg?
Üllatas see, et siin eelnev pressikonverents, kui oli siin Saksa ja Eesti pressikonverents, kus Saksa treener ütles, et nüüd ta peale teist päeva leidis kõige parema mängija, kes on, ja see on publik, ja üllatas nagu see, et rahvas ehk publik on saalis ka nendel mängudel, kus Saksamaa ei osale, see on ääretult positiivne.
So for him, this biggest surprise was that the spectators was inside the hall, even the games when there was no Germany, and this atmosphere was really, really good. If our press conference yesterday, this German coach said that the best player was spectators, and it's really, really great to play here. Really, it's normally in this kind of tournaments, if you play the other teams, not the home team, then it's quite empty. But here, really, even if you played against Germany, they are supporting also us, and this is really, really, it shows that the level of the spectators are really high. They have good organization, and they are supporting everybody. This is really, really nice to play.
Actually, the colleague says everything, so I could say only that organization of this tournament was almost perfect, and atmosphere in the sports hall on all games were really on the high level, and I would say my staff team and also the players enjoyed to be part of this tournament.
Thanks a lot. Good word for the end. Good luck for the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.